Good morning. Day 2. I went back to the gym yesterday for the first time in 3 weeks. I had the bug that everybody had for the last couple weeks all across the United States. I'm out west in Arizona, but I'm originally from Connecticut and my family's sick. So I know it's all over the place. So I went back to the gym yesterday. I was 172 pounds. And really, my videos are going to be about the motivation in between getting out of bed, getting ready, and getting yourself to the gym. In my opinion, that's the hardest part, especially how comfortable I am right now in bed. And I'm incredibly sore from going back. It's not hurt. I'm not hurt. I'm just sore from not working out those body parts. So I usually wake up between 6 and 8. It is currently 7:49. Try to turn that around so you can see it. And I'm going to go through the journey with you of my morning motivation to get myself ready, my routine, what I do before I go to the gym, and how I get my ass out of this comfortable bed. So let's start. And trust me, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get out of bed. The covers are just right. The pillows are just right. Those moments that you're just extreme comfort, knowing what you're about to go to do, stretch, get to the gym, get yourself ready. It's a lot sometimes, especially it can be very daunting when you're just starting out. So let's get up and get this rolling. I got the light on. I got my glasses on. It's 7:49 in the morning. We're going to get up, and I'm going to take you with me. So turn on some lights in this house. I am out west, so it's not as cold as, let's say, the East Coast. But I am from the East Coast, so I remember those days, what it's like getting up. So let's brush our teeth. I'll try to put you there so you can see. And just bear with me. After I brush my teeth, I always hop on the scale. It's a daily activity that I do. Get a good brush. And push it back. So now that that's done, give my face a little wash. All right. Moving along. So now we'll weigh ourselves. When I started yesterday, I was 172. So you'll track with me the journey of getting back in really good shape. So I do have some fat. I can see my abs a little bit, but I gained about 20 pounds. Not being in the gym, being sick and eating like crap. So I'm going to go and weigh myself. Remember, starting weight was 172 yesterday. $166.6. So a lot of that in the beginning is water weight and that kind of fat. The easy fat, the subcutaneous fat, the fat that's right under your skin, that's going to come off fairly quick. I know personally from doing this a bunch of times how quick that comes off as long as you're dialed in with your diet, as long as you're dialed in with what you're eating. And when you're going to sleep, rest is so very important. So if you've watched this channel before, I had a shaved head for a long time. A lot of people didn't know shaved rather than bald are two majorly different things. So I was never bald, but just being on the East Coast, we don't really care a lot about what people think. So I shaved my head. Out here out west in Arizona, let me see if I put you in here. I grew it out, really, to piss off my regulars in the restaurant business because they all thought I was bald. Turns out I'm not. But for all purpose sakes, we'll throw on a lid. So one of the things I like to do right off the bat, I have this Amino Energy to start. I have a drink of that. So I usually keep old Powerade, 0 calorie, and I just fill them with water. So after I bury it for the first time, instead of like getting a jug or a cup or something like that, I'll just drink the Powerade, and then I'll just fill it with water, and then I'll add some amino to it. So this is that Amino Energy. Any flavor will work. I try to buy the bigger one just because I know I'm going to be drinking like 8 of these a day, and that's another thing. You want to just keep drinking water. Keeps you fuller longer. And I got a bunch of videos, bunch of shorts on making healthy food. So I try to make most of my food in the air fryer because it takes out a lot of the grease. Much better for you, and really, it's way quicker, and I'm fairly busy. Even if you're not fairly busy, you don't want to be cooking all your life, all your free time. So I put 2 scoops in that, give it the old shake, and that'll get me going. Delish. All right. So, next thing I like to do is just take a peek outside, see what the weather is. Remember, I'm out west in Arizona. It's January, what is it, 3rd already? I don't even know. It's January 3rd. Woo! Moving along already. Let's just take a peek out here. Got to talk a little softer. People are sleeping. Looks cold. It is cold. Right back inside. All right. So usually I'll take a couple things to start off. I do little probiotic and fiber. And when I go to sleep, melatonin. That's the money right there. I've been taking it for about 8 years. Sensational. I like to make my bed right off the bat. Helps me get ready for the day, and it gives me that time to help wake me up. So let me take care of that. And while I'm doing that, let me see if I can put this here. While I'm making my bed, it also counts as helping me wake up. You know what I mean? When you've been sleeping all night and getting that motivation because you know you're going to be ready and going to the gym, anything to help promote you waking up is going to help you. So, and making your bed's always just a good thing that you should do in life, because at the end of the day, I have the day off today, but at the end of the day, you're going to want to get into a made bed. It's just fact. All right. Shut that light off. I got the heat on. Feels good. Let's go in the other room. Bed's made. Ooh. Yeehaw, right? All right. So I got my fiber done. Bed's made. Had a little drink of my drink. And Couple things that I take to the gym. I got my headphones. If you're looking for a great pair, I got a review on these. These are Bowers & Wilkins. They're a little bit bigger, but let me tell you, listening to sound where you don't even think anybody else is there, because you're so into your beats, you're so into your tunes, is wicked awesome. When I'm at the gym, I just lock out everything else and focus on what I'm doing. So I do make a couple more of these drinks because I bring 2 with me to the gym. So I like to get them ready. Whoop. And then I'll get right into stretching in a minute. So this gives me my time to kind of like wake up. And then I'll be stretching before we know it. And then about 10 minutes after that, I'll be heading to the gym. These are things that are going to help you. Meanwhile, you're gearing up. You're thinking about what you're doing in your workout. Today's just a cardio day. So my workout is pretty much, I'll post it at some point. Everyone's workout's different. Anybody needs help looking for a plan or some great sites to use. I've been doing this for a long time, so it's never hard to find another workout. And I usually like to do workouts in 12-week increments, just so I have a starting point and an ending point, an idea of how long it's going to be, what are my results within that time frame. So I'm doing a 12-week. And it's 3 days a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I did a soft opening yesterday because, again, I haven't been in the gym in 3 weeks and I want to get my body back into it before I'm back into it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do that for the end of this week. And then on Monday, I'll start for real. It'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Cardio's done 7 days a week, 30 minutes. Sometimes I like to split it up and do like 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the gym. And then I have a weight vest, which I just keep in the car that I've been using for a long time, which was great during COVID, by the way, and bang it out at the park, especially if I want to work my legs a little bit more. All right. So here we are. Let me see if I can turn this a little bit. So I'm going to do my stretches now. See where I can put you. So I basically get it right down on the floor, right here, and I stretch. You should always stretch before you go to the gym. And I like to do it here at home in the comfort of my own house, rather than go to the gym and have to stretch and then just elongate the process and the time that I'm at the gym. So I'm going to bang this out. It takes about 10 minutes. I also have the same stretches that I do every morning on my channel. You might have to go way back. It is under videos, but it was done a long time ago. Kind of been off and on the channel. Life takes over a bunch, and moving from Connecticut to Arizona and being out here 5 years, just totally solo, has made for an interesting time. So bang these stretches out. After that, I'm not going to do the whole thing because you'll just stay on, you'll just be watching me for 30 minutes, which, you know what? Won't be a bad idea. We'll bang it out. I'm pretty quick at it now, so you're going to do some stretches with me. All right, I'll slide back here so you can see. So bring the leg back. And again, if you want this a little more detailed, just look in my videos. So I like to stretch my knees out, especially my legs, after sleeping all night and being in the restaurant business. I'm sore the next day. I do this crossover here. This is great for the upper hamstring, the back of your leg. Hamstring's right here, if you can see that. Arms out to the side. It really stretches the lower back, especially after being in bed. The other way, back usually cracks a couple of times. As I said, today's just a cardio day, so I'll do a light stretch just so I don't spend too much time with you watching me just stretch, although it feels so good. Over on this side, there's always one leg that's a little more tight than the other, and that feels good to get that kink out. Also helps warm up my body before I get out and get to the gym. Really dependent on how I feel in the morning is going to be dependent on whether I have breakfast before my workout. 90% of the time, I'm not going to eat. I'm going to go to the gym fasted. But if you're ever hungry, it doesn't screw up your workout to eat something small before you go. And I do a bunch of, especially with this workout program, I do a bunch of egg sandwich videos that are super easy to make, super cheap, especially if you're on a budget, which I think we all are in this world. And it takes 10 minutes, 2-minute prep time, 8-minute cook time on 400. Mad easy. And mad inexpensive. And it's banging. Keeps me full. So here we go. We're just stretching the groin out. Everybody knows that stretch. And this is really the last stretch here on my stomach. Downward dog, upward dog, whatever it's called. I don't really do yoga, but this helps stretch out the back, helps it elongate. And then since I do a lot of pull-ups, really stretch out the shoulders. And then I'll actually just do this way so you can see. I like to get back on my toes here, really stretch out my toes. That always seems like a part of the body that we don't stretch out as much. And let me tell you, getting older, you really feel that in your toes. So stretch those bad boys out. Get down kind of on my haunches here and just stretch out my legs. All right, we're cooking with fire, baby. That I wouldn't say tired me out, but definitely made me thirsty. And I have my drink already ready. I didn't wash my air fryer thingamabobber, the little pull out that you put the food in yesterday, so that's soaking. Probably should have done that last night when I got home from work, but I was beat. And the role of getting back in fitness-wise and getting back into the gym, it's tiring. So at the end of the night, I was beat. I was tuckered out. I was ready to go to sleep. And I slept like a rock, too, which is always good. So I'm going to change really quick. I'll be back in 1 second. Doesn't take a lot to change. I don't do a lot of, it ain't fancy, you know what I mean? I'm going to the gym. So at the end of the day, I don't think a lot of cats try to look pretty before they go to the gym. I know I don't, personally. So I don't care about any of that crap. I'm going to work out. I'm in my own world while I'm there. So I'll show you something else pretty cool. Because I'm a bachelor. I have these sweatpants that everybody that I know has told me to throw out. But every time they get another rip, because I'm a bachelor, I bring them to the tailor shop and they sew it and put another patch on it. And they're just my gym sweatpants. And every woman I've ever seen has said, you need to throw those sweatpants out. They're ripped, but you know what? You find a pair of pants that are comfortable. At the end of the day, do you. You know what I mean? I don't worry about what other people think. I worry about what I think. All right. I hate that. You know, a little fat at the bottom there. It's annoying. Especially since when I started this out, I was 302 and just lost the weight over time. So, sweatpants are on. T-shirt that we slept in. We're going to throw our sweatshirt, my warm sweatshirt on because it's winter. A friend of mine got me one of these East Coast AF, a maroon one. I got myself a green one. East Coast AF. I think we know what that means. And if you're from the West Coast and you don't know, ask somebody you know from the East Coast what AF stands for. I'll just tell you this. It ain't Air Force. All right. Sweatshirts on. Hats on. Put some socks on and some shoes, and we're in business. Hey, it's all about motivation getting to the gym. The hard part is the part we just did. The easy part is once you get in your car, you drive to the gym, you do the work you're supposed to do, and I'll be doing the motivation with you every day. Getting up, getting ready, getting ourselves ready to take on the day. Again, like, share, subscribe. Take care of each other.